and yeah, Colclough.
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, Colclough, that doesn't look good at all, and he's holding the back of his knee there. It doesn't look good at all.
I think it's the way it went down, Brian, I really do. Full credit to him for chasing back and wanting to do his bit to help out.
That was a decent effort and then just tipped over by Tony Thompson.
He was going to say that all day long, Brian. I think that what Tony was wondering was, can he let it go over? And he thought, no, safety first, I better get a touch to it. But that was hit so floaty that really there was never any remote possibility it was going to trouble Tony Thompson.
I admire your confidence. Really?
I'd have tipped that over.
Yeah.
4, 5 foot 6 of him.
So it's a corner to Boreham Wood. And Colclough's down.
He's tried, but
yeah.
No.
Shimanga is a real threat for the London side. A footer. Fifield is getting forward. And there's a dodgy touch by Pears there, and it's let in Fifield. That's a goal. That's a goal. And I'm afraid Tom Pears has just an unfortunate knock by Tom Pears into the path of Fifield. The cross has come in, it's a simple finish.
Yeah, that's the last thing, the very, very last thing we need when we're trying to make amends for the Yeovil performance. There's an inquest going on between Tom Pears and Joel Senior as to what happened.
Tom Pears has just taken it away from Joel Senior into the path of Fifield. In comes the cross. It's a very, very simple finish. Check note. Fifield is the unlikely provider of the cross, the Boreham Wood skipper. And here's Sir Hampson. Oh, it's a decent effort by Hampson, spilled by Ashmore. There's Mafuta, and he's got a... That's a good strike and a good strong arm by Tony Thompson. Mafuta's certainly scored a few from long range this season from a Gateshead man. Fair play to Byron Harrison, he's getting stuck in and he's been pretty involved so far.
Yeah, he is, and just earlier he didn't only show great persistence, but it was a very clever, deft little header into the path of Matty Kozolo. He did well there.
There's a yellow card for Connor Hampson. He might have been a little bit unfortunate there. Yeah, I think he had every right to go for the ball, and he's clearly.
I think with the winger skipping over the challenge in full flight, space ahead of him.
For his side. Oof. Well, that was an interesting. Did the flag go?
No, it did not. No.
There's a bit of retribution there. There's a yellow card. I think that might be Kane Smith on Connor Hampson. So I think we've got the reverse situation there.
Yellow cards come out, but I think there are a few alternate suggestions it might have been more than yellow.
It's an interesting one. So we've got, the save from Tony Thompson knocks it out to Connor Hampson. In comes Smith. I'd be surprised if that was a red, I must admit.
Yeah, didn't look good. But
no, I think Hampson could well be hurt, and it could be further bad news for Altrincham.
It's a classic dilemma just before that for Tony Thompson for a goalkeeper when the ball's whipped across, heading towards the far post.
That's a red. A red?
Well, the yellow came out pretty much straight away. How on earth could that have happened?
In comes the cross, headed clear. It's a goal. It's a reverse flick from Shimanga. 2-0 to Boreham Wood. It was a clever finish. The cross, the free kick wasn't cleared properly out to the edge of the area, knocked back in, and Shimanga just 6 yards from goal. A clever little back flick, and no chance really for Tony Thompson. Berta. Fifield in at the far post. Probably should have done a little bit better.
So. I mean, it was bouncing awkwardly, I guess, but really that close in and just needed guiding basically, and he made a bit of a hash of it.
Marsh again, another outswinger, good header by Hannigan, but that's a good third goal, wonderful strike from Corey Whiteley, and again a little bit unfortunate for Altrincham. Hannigan's header to the edge of the area, but Whiteley has caught it sweetly, and no real chance for Tony Thompson. 3-0 to Boreham Wood, and we've just got 3 minutes of the second half. Marsh. Cisse's lost out there. This is a chance for a fourth goal. Good save by Tony Thompson. Marias at the far post with a header, and an unorthodox but decent piece of goalkeeping from the Altrincham stopper. In it comes, and
That was a half chance.
it was a half chance. It's
Over the keeper.
Yeah, over the keeper, then sort of behind Jake Moult. Good ball there from Smith. Is Costello. That's a decent effort. That's a good goal. Well done, Matty Costello. And he's had a right go there. I think it's at Ilisame, but it's a good strike by Matty Costello. May have taken a slight deflection on the way through, but Altrincham have a lifeline.
Good bit of pressure actually with the corner sailing over the goalkeeper.
Sort of days where things have gone against us, and maybe of our own causing at times. Here's Andy White. Heavy touch, but he's got out away, and he's cut inside. This is good play from Cisse, and oh, so close! Great piece of play from Yusuf Cisse. And Matty Costello threw himself at it. To be fair, it was a valiant effort.
Millimetres away, couldn't have been any more than that. It really couldn't.
Deep one, it's headed back. There's it. Oh, it's hit the crossbar, and eventually into the safe arms of Tony Thompson, but that easily could have been number 4.
It very nearly was, wasn't it? Yeah, against the bar. And even then with the follow-up, Tony Thompson had to react fairly swiftly.
5 minutes plus added time. Mr. Smith. Pearce is onto that. Finds a Senior. Good cross by Senior, and there's a great goal! Tom Pearce into the roof of the net. Fine cross from Joel Senior. Tom Pearce with the outstretched foot, and it's into the top corner. And we've got a reverse of the Boreham Wood game against Yeovil on Tuesday. We're 3-0 down and got back to 3-2. Here's Pearce, wins the ball, appeals for handball, out to Joel Senior. Good cross in by Senior, and a really good finish from Tom Pearce. So there we have it. It has finished here. Altrincham 2, Boreham Wood 3. It's certainly been an interesting afternoon. Great effort to fight back for the Robins from 3-0 down early in the second half to make it 3-2.